Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Today is another palette rotation video. So I'm gonna take you through 5 different eyeshadow looks with some music. And these are just random looks I have done throughout my work week just to put my palettes in rotation and make sure I'm using what I have. So if you wanna see the 5 looks that I'm gonna create, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think, and if makeup is your therapy and your love, you are trying to just do better this year with what you're putting in your collection. Yeah, really trying. And you want to connect with another makeup enthusiast and this wonderful community, definitely consider joining because we'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So you guys, we're gonna jump right into it without further ado. We're gonna get into the 5 looks, and I will be back at the end to tell you what I thought about each one. So here we go.
She was in love with a boy, in love with a girl, so in love with the world, so beautiful. She was in love with the night, the way the sun shines. All she needed was love to have to hold, and nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, and everybody wondered around, will she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was, live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. Cause if you want a life to live it better, if you want love then stay together, if you want to smile then be forever young again. Young again. She was the curious kind, to hate she was blind, always love on her mind, just come on me. She couldn't quite figure out what fear's all about.
guys, so I just got home from work and I'm trying to record this really quickly before the boys get home. Well, not really quickly, but you know what I'm saying. So let's talk about these 5 looks. First of all, did y'all like that 80s theme? I was just like feeling the 80s vibe today, so with the music. So I was like, yes, I really like 80s music. Anyway, let's talk about the first look, which was with the Red Dragon palette, which was a collab between Judy and Oden's Eye. You have probably heard me mention that this palette is definitely a silent sleeper for a lot of people. It's a palette I knew I was going to love once I saw it. It's just not your basic neutral palette. I really just love how the colors blended together with this look. I like using the green. I feel like the green gave it just an extra touch. I love the sparkly shimmer, that multi-chrome shade, and I just love everything about how the look came together. I can't remember which blush I used. I know I showed it in the video, and I believe this is Velvet Cinnabar on the lips, I think. And I love that shade. I just love everything about it. I love the scarf. I love it all. These are really my colors, and I just think the look came out so beautiful. So that's how I feel about the first look. The next look, I used the Natasha Denona Mini Crush palette. And this palette was a surprise from my sister for my birthday. You may have recalled me saying that this was a palette I was not going to purchase just because I had the Love palette and I know it was going to be an extension. It wasn't going to be exact repeat shades. It was going to be a little bit different, but I definitely did not mind getting it as a present. I absolutely love this look. I just love how blown out it was. I love the red shimmer on the lid. I just think it came out really beautiful. And I think the lipstick I used, it might have been the Vive lipstick. Don't get me to lying. I just like how it was all put together. I used a plum liner. I just like the touch that it gave, and I think that these colors really look good with brown eyes. I'm looking at the pictures in my phone so I can remember how I felt about the looks, but you should see the pictures popping up on the screen as well. So loved that look. Definitely a pleasant surprise. Now the third look, y'all. I pulled out the Sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Honestly, I think I've only used that palette one time. And there was a point where the Sultry palette was not easily found. I don't think it was on the ABH website at one point. You really couldn't find it in the stores. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be discontinued or not. A lot of people compared this palette to the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, which I did purchase but ended up getting rid of, and I ended up getting Sultry. I found it at Sephora at one point. I don't know. Enduring Love right now stands as my favorite cool tone palette, and there's a lot more variety in Enduring Love than Sultry, but Sultry is not far behind. I'm so glad I pulled this out because, you know, sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the new things that we have, or think that, I don't know, as a content creator, sometimes I think, well, people may not have this or they may not be able to get this palette, but this video isn't about that. This video is for people who may have this in their collection, who may have forgotten about this palette, and just to be reminded like how good it really is, because I don't even like cool looks like that, but this look was really good. I really like this with the lip combo. I finally pulled out this Dior lipstick with the houndstooth packaging. It's in the shade New Look. I think I had that lipstick before the new year and I just was saving it for I don't know what. So I'm just glad that I pulled it out. I think the combo really looked nice. So for the fourth look, I used the Nars Climax palette. Now this isn't a palette that I purchased during the launch, but it wasn't that long after. I saw so many good reviews talking about this palette, talking about the shimmers, and I ended up having a balance on my Mercari account and someone was selling it, and I decided to get it. But again, it was in the makeup graveyard, I guess. you know, just waiting to be used. This is a really good palette. It's pretty much cool toned, but I love that there's that blue in there, which I didn't use this time around. I will use it next time. I love the green that's in that palette. I love the matte shades. I love the browns. I just think it probably might be an underestimated palette, do y'all think? I don't know. Most people felt like that palette was really good. I also like that I paired it with a green eyeliner. I thought that looked really nice. And I used the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Blush lipstick with that. I just think the look came out terrific. And that's gonna be another palette that I'm not gonna really sleep on. I'm gonna have to pull that one out and try some more looks with this palette. And the last look, which is the one that I'm wearing now, I knew I was gonna love it because Orange Sorbet is just my favorite of the sweet shops, and after using it today, I still think it is, but I'm gonna have to pull out my other sweet shops just to make sure that it's still my favorite. But this kind of has a vibe similar to the Oden's Eye look. The BH Cosmetics shimmers aren't as sparkly as the Oden's Eye, and as you know, the Oden's Eye had that multi-chrome, so it's a bit different and a bit more monochromatic, but the pigment of this palette is great. You could go really orange. There was that tangy shade, I think it was tangy, that had that kind of reddish orange red that I put in the outer corner. I think that's the name of the shade. I loved how this look came out. I knew I was gonna love it. And I have on the Wayne Goss blush, the Bright Poppy, I think it's called, with the Velvet Affair, which is like my perfect nude shade, I think. I love this look too. I don't know, all in all, I don't know if I could pick a favorite this week. I really liked all of the looks this week, and that's different than how I felt in the first palette rotation I did. I think I did a Pat McGrath palette rotation and I did a Melt palette rotation. I can't remember if I've done any other ones, but I enjoy these palette rotation videos a lot. But what I did want to ask you guys is, do you prefer for me to talk through the looks? Because I really don't mind doing that. It just usually depends on what's going on. Or do you want to mix it up? Like some with music, some talking. Is it easier for you to hear me explain what I'm doing? I just want to make sure that the content I'm making is coming off the way that I want it to, because while this is about me rotating my palettes and just reminding all of us what we may have in our collection, you may not have the exact palette. It may jog your memory for something else you may have. I still want to explain in a way or show how I get the looks, and just watching, that might not do it. So please let me know what you prefer. That would really help me out, because I don't mind talking through the looks, and I feel like lately, just with time and how busy I've been with work, I haven't been talking through a whole lot of looks. So I am going to be incorporating some talking back in, but let me know what you would like to see, because I want to give y'all what you want to see. Yeah, I want to give you what you want to see. So that's it for this video. Again, I hope you like the music. I hope you like the vibe. If you're cooking or just, I don't know, chilling out or getting ready for work and you're watching this, I hope it gives you like just something upbeat to kind of, you know, get yourself going. If that's what you need, a little pep in your step, a little pick me up. I really hope you like the music, because it took me a long time to figure it out. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today for another palette rotation video. I really do enjoy filming these, and I love filming them over time, you know. I just like that. Anyway, I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all really soon. Bye.